everyone. Today we will continue the basic Linux command uses which we left in the previous session. In the previous session we talked about like basic Linux command that we will use on the daily basis, and there are some more. So starting on this session we are going to look more about the Vim functionality, or you can say some common shortcuts you can use with the Vim editor. So let's see which file we have. So we traverse to the practice directory. Okay, so we are going to open the f2 file in the Vim text editor, and this is the whole content of this f2 file. So what we have to do, what if we want to search for any word? Let's say you want to search for the group word. We are see you can see there's a multiple group words. So how you can do that? First of all, write slash, then write the name of then write the name. Okay, so then search for the word. Okay, and then enter. This will traverse to the first word in this whole content. Okay, so if you want to traverse to the next word, type n. Here you get to the next word, then again n. Here you are again to the next word. Okay, then next, then fill next. So and you can go back to the previous words just by typing shift n. Here you can see I go back and go back to this previous word. Again, for the next part, if you want to see the number line, if you want to see the line number on the left side, what we can do, first type escape, then colon, then type set and new, then enter. It will write the number line, and it writes the number line on the left side of the content. Okay, so you can check which number line it is. Then to delete the whole content of this file, what you can do, type escape, then colon, then percentage, then d, then enter. You can see the whole content of this file has been deleted, but no worry, you can get back your content just by don't saving the file, because it's not saved yet. So what you can do, again you type colon q, then exclamatory mark, then enter. So our file has not been saved. How you can confirm that? Let's check the content of the file. Less l2, enter. Less command is used to for just to printing the text of the content of the file. Okay, so you can see the file content has not been tampered. Basically what colon q exclamatory mark does, it basically whatever changes you have made to the file, it doesn't save it. Okay, that's it, that's its work. And again quieting this. So we cannot modify each file that come across. Some need permission to do so. So for that we have to first change the permission, and then we can modify the file. And don't worry, we are going to cover in the upcoming sessions. For now, let's move to our next command, that is the echo command. So echo command is used to print the output, just to print whatever is written next to it. Let's say I write hello world, so it prints the hello world. It has some useful flags you can see using man command. So it has some useful flags like dash n, dash e, dash capital E. Okay, how you can use it, let me show you. So echo dash n hello world. Okay, you can see echo by default, it prints first, it prints the output, then it's moved to the next line. But if when we use dash n, it doesn't move to next line, it continues from the output onwards. Okay, so this dash n is used for this part. So let's move to another flag, that is e flag. So e flag is only used with some other, what you can say, options. Okay, so let's say I have to write hello world, and let's say I write /b, enter. You can see the o part is missing, o letter is missing. So slash b, what it does, uh, it just provide the functionality of backspace. Okay, similarly we have some more, like we have an alert part. So you won't be able to see any difference, but it is for alert part. Okay, then we have one more, one two three, or like what we have, let me see again. Okay, so we have this is for backslash. So if you want to add a backslash inside the output, so we have to use double slash. Similarly, this is for alert, you can see, and slash b is for backspace, then slash e for escape. Okay, and slash n is for new line. For this for tab, and this is for vertical tab. Let me show you again how you can do that. Echo hello world, then let me use our slash tab. Okay, I think I just did some mistake, I guess. mm, nope, I don't think so. Okay, I didn't use the flag. Okay, dash e. Here you can see you will get a tab space, then you can use similarly for the vertical tab. Here you can see we are getting a vertical tab here. So we can also use the echo command for ls. Let me show you how you can do that. Echo this, enter. So it shows all the files and folders inside our current directory. So it shows f1 file, f2 file, f3 file, and 2 directories. Okay, you can also show a particular kind of file, a particular extension. Let's say I want txt files to be displayed. So here you can see only txt files are shown here. Then echo is also can be also used for creating files and inserting some text or whatever content into it. Okay, so how we can do that, it is just similar to the cat command. Okay, let me show you. As for txt, okay, sorry, I just forgot to add something on it, like you have to add hello world, then you have to append it in this file txt. Here you go. Now let's check. So you can see f4 file has been created. Okay, txt file. Now we can check the content of the file. Here you can see a hello world is there. So first of all, this two thing, let's say one thing, it's because of this. Okay, so it add an extra line, then we have just appended the extra line, this one, hello world. So, and we can also, like, echo is so useful, we can also use it with other commands. Let's say echo hello world, then we can use another command with, like, we can align with another command. Let's say you want to grab world. So here you can see how this works. Let me tell you. So first of all, this whole command is going to run. Then what will happen, then this command is going to run after it. Okay, so grab command, what it does, it basically whatever written next to it, it going to select it. Okay, we are going to talk more about in the upcoming session, so no worry. For now, you just remember that it is used to select a particular part, if whatever you are at, like I have written world. Okay, so it will search for the world, like here. Similarly, we can use t command, t, and to output txt. Okay, so let me show you what happens. So t command is used to, first of all it is used to whatever output comes from this, it is used it is used to put into the output.txt file. Okay, let me show you the content of the output.txt file. So it shows hello world. So whatever content is print out here, whatever content it will output, it's going to put it into the output.txt file. That's it. And you can I'm going to talk about the grep command in the coming session. For t command, let's see what this t command is, what are flags we can use it with. Okay, so we have so many commands like dash a. Dash a is the one of the common command you can use, and this is for error, this is for the ignore. So I will show you how you can use dash a. So let's repeat that command again. If I try to write, if I try to run this command again, let's say hello India. Okay, so and let's see the content of the output text txt file. So here you can see the content of the output.txt file has been overwritten, so it should not be like that. We want to append it. So what we can do, we can just write dash a with a, so it will append the whatever output comes after that into the output.txt file. Okay, so let me change the content of the output. Okay, now for the cat part, cat txt. So here you can see the hello world is appended next to hello India. Okay, so we can also change the color of the output using the echo command. Let me write to you the format of the command, how you can change the color of the text you want to print. So echo, then dash e flag, then remember this, like /033 open bracket, then color code. I'm going to change it to red, so the color code for red is 32, and then this end, then the respective output you want to print, let's say hello world, and then enter. Okay, so this is color code for something else. This is the color code of green, and let me see, I think one is for red. Yeah, so 31 is for red, and you can search it on the browser. So color codes we can use with echo command in Linux. So these are the color codes you can use. Red is 31, green is 32, then orange or brown is 33, blue is 34. So let me show you again. Then 33 is for orange or brown, and 34 is for blue. Here you can see. So echo is very useful command. Remember as much as you can, because we are going to use it in the shell scripting part. So for now, let's move to the another command, that is alias command. So as name refer, alias is basically creating another name we can use interchangeably for a particular command. Let's say I have created an alias for hello world. Okay, HW, I name it HW, and I just copy it, this command, and paste here. Okay, so enter. So what happens whenever I write HW, this command will be printed. Okay, let's show it works or not. So here you can see I just write HW and it prints this command. So alias just created an alternative command that we can use for the long-term commands. Okay, so in our system there are already so many alias has been created by default. You can see them by just writing the alias. So we have alias for these commands, you can see. So here you can see we are using ls. Ls is also an alias, you can see. So ls is an alias of ls dash color auto, and for the long format, this is the command we are using. Then for hidden files, it shows this, like you can use ls dash a we have created for LA. See, both showing the same answer. So these are the default alias that has been created globally, and these are the alias we have created for this terminal, for this window. If I jump into the another terminal, so I'm not going to able to use this alias. In order to use this alias throughout the system, I have to first input it into the RC file. So for that, if you want to check, see someone in my current laptop, I'm using ZSH for but for this VM, it is based on the bash RC. So how you can check that? For that, you have to echo the shell. So here you can see it is bash. If you want to check what is Joe, just write this command echo shell. This okay, so what is this? Let me tell you. This is a variable. Okay, it was set by default by the system, and here if this variable has been set, you can call this variable through this dollar sign. So let me show you how you can create one variable. So I just create rr is equal to red. So when I just print rr, okay, rr this, so it will print this. In this way you can create variables. So cell is a variable which is by default created by the system, and it shows bash. We have a bash rc, so we have to change the bash rc. So this is the location of bash rc. Okay, so inside it we are going to write some we are going to add that variable. Okay, I just forgot what is the variable name. You have to just remember that part too, or x. So I just copy it, and now again enter into the text editor. I'm going to paste it. I, then Control Shift V, then escape, then colon, execute, enter. Now I have to source that file. Let me clear the terminal first. Source, okay, so bash rc. We have sourced the bash rc file. Sourcing is basically executing this rc file so that it will be implemented globally. Then let's check whether it's working or not. So I'm logging again to my VM. So if you don't know about sh command, don't worry, I'm going to cover it in the upcoming session. For now, you just remember that this command is used to create a secure tunnel between two devices. Here first is my laptop and second is the server. Okay, so let's clear the terminal. Then let me write this. Okay, so this is not working. Let's check what we have done mistake here. Bash rc. Okay, so we haven't added alias. We have to add alias too in order to create sw as an alias. So for that we will write alias. And one more thing, I just forgot to see that. Okay, you have to add one more slash here, because if you remember, for echo command you have to add two slash in order to show one slash. Okay, so without it won't be going to implement. Let's execute the file, then source it again, and let's see it is working in this terminal or not. Okay, so this is working in this terminal. Let's see that in this side it is working or not. Okay, in this side it is not working, because when we source this bash rc file, or whether we can say we execute this bash rc file, this terminal is already open. So first of all, we have to close this terminal again, and we have to open like this swap again. We have to log in this. Let's clear and write the command enter. So here you can see We have successfully created the global alias HW, and it shows hello world. So in the previously you see HW is not working because when we source the bash rc file, this terminal is already open, so it won't be applicable to this terminal part, this terminal. So for that we have to log in it again, and I'm just closing this. So if this is for the alias part, you can also an alias this alias part. We can also an alias hw command. So for that we are going to use an alias hw enter. Then we use this command, and you can see hw is no more applicable. So for an alias, we can unalias all the alias created in the system by default using -a, but we are not going to do that because it will create problem to us. The global alias, these are the global alias. So if we write an alias -a, this will unalias all these alias part. Okay, so don't do this, I'm just telling you to know. Then move to another command, that is uname. Okay, so uname is basically used to get the OS information. Okay, so uname, let's see the flags. Let me write it. Okay, uname is used to get the OS information, so I'm using Linux. Then let me know the flags of it. So these are the flags we can use it. -a for kernel name, -n for the host name, node name we can say, then release, then version, then machine type, processor, then hardware platform, then operating system. And for all that we can use a single flag, that is -a. First of all, let's see individually. So uname -s, so this is the kernel name, that is Linux. Then we use n, so this is the name of this is the host name, that is Ubuntu. Okay, so let's change it to R. So this is the release name of Ubuntu 20.04, and kernel version, this is the kernel version we are using. So let's get all the output in one go. Okay, so this shows print all the information in the following order. So first of all is the kernel name, then it is the host name or node name you can say, then this is the kernel release, and this part is basically the kernel version with the timestamp. Okay, when it was first created, I guess. Then this is the machine type, this is the processor type, or you can say the CPU architecture. Then this is the hardware architecture or hardware platform you can say, and this is basically the operating system, GNU Linux. And we can also use the version and help, you have already used it. So this is for the uname part. Let me clear the terminal again. Now let's move to the another command, that is what is command. Okay, so what is just like dash help, or we can say man, but it gives a short information of every command. Let's say what is ls, so it describes what is ls. The ls is used to list directory contains. Okay, whatever present in the current directory, it is going to print the name of the files and folders. So what is used for, let's say pwd, so it print the name of the current directory. So what it does basically, it is just similar to the man command, but it shows only the description what this command actually do. This for this command. Next, now let's move to the another command. First clear the terminal, and then move to the another command, that is where is. So where is used to locate binaries or source or manual pages for a command. Let's see the binary for the what can you say, APD. Okay, So the binary of the apt is here. Apt is for package manager. We are going to cover it in the next session. Okay, so let me see for another packages. Let's say what we have, cell. So this is a for cell, ss for cell. Okay, this is present here and its tar file is there. So it is used for this. Let's see more about this using dash shelf if it is there. So we can use for binaries for dash p, then dash m for manual pages and information, then dash s search for sources like where it was fetched, and okay, so this is path, this is help, and this is for version. So we can use it for so many things. Let's show for, I think PW. Okay, so the binary of the PWD is present here. So similarly you can use another flags too. Let me show you one more, dash m manual page. So for the manual page it is there. Okay, so this is for the manual page. Where is it? This is also for the manual page, I guess. And so moving to the another command, let's clear the terminal first. So another command is history. This is the most common command that you should use. History command is used to check the history. Okay, we have implemented these sets of command right now. Okay, we have commented whatever commands we have run till now, they have been stored as history. Whatever, when we write history as a command, then it will print whatever commands we have printed, whatever we have just printed right now. So whatever we have used right now, whatever commands, it will be shown by typing the history command. Okay, so for the next part, yeah, we have another command, that is uptime command. So uptime enter. So this basically shows the what is the current time, and it is up from what timing. Okay, it is up from 10 days and 15 hours. Okay, so whatever so how many users are there? So there is one user. And what is the load? So load is very low, minimum. Okay, so this is used for how many long time it was open, the system is open. Okay, so let's clear the terminal first. So moving to another command, that is which command, which is used to show all the paths related to particular binary. Let's say we have pwd. So we are using pwd currently for this binary. If you want to show all other binaries there, if there is, so there are two binaries basically, but you are using the usr binary here. Okay, so so yeah, this is for the which command. Going to next command, we have yeah, one more useful command, that is tree command. So we don't have the tree, so for that we have to first install it. So we will install it using sudo apt command, not sudo snap. We are not going to install the snap version, we are going to install the apt version. Okay, so don't worry about the package management. This is the for the package management part, we are going to cover in the next session, so don't worry about it. So first of all, let's install the tree command. Okay, we have installed the tree command. So let's clear this. So what does the tree command do? So let's type tree. So in the current directory, whatever files we have, we can just print it like this, like a tree. Okay, starting from the root, then we have files, then we have two folders, and inside these two folders we have f1, and inside the p2 folder there's another folder p1, and inside this p1 folder we have another file f1. So it shows the whole structure of current directory in this type of tree. Okay, we can use more flags with this. Let's see which flags we have right now. Okay, so we have so many flags. So we can, okay, so dash d is used to list only the directories. And more thing we have that is important is mm, okay, so dash n is there, dash n or dash l, I guess number of leaves or something. Okay, so here is the dash l command, dash l flag 2. So it shows the level. Let me show you what level is. So first of all, tree directory. So this is the directory structure of tree. Okay, so first of all, in the current directory we have two directories, and inside p2 directory we have only one directory. It shows only directory. And if we want, like if you have so many folders, okay, so for that we can use level dash l flag and the number of levels. Okay, we want two levels, let's say enter. So you can see this is the first level f1, like this current directory. Then we move forward to p1 and this is the level 2. There's one more file inside the p1 directory, but it doesn't show that because we restricted to the level 2 part. Okay, so and one more thing, so there's another text editor, that is the nano text editor, nano and f2 file. We can also we can edit this file using nano text editor, similarly like vim, but it has some different interface and commands. So let's say if you want to write something, let's say here there, so we can write directly without typing I, and then we can save it like control O. Then here it will again ask to change the name of the file. So I don't want to change the name of the file, so I will type enter, then control X to exit. And there are more shortcuts to this nano text editors. Inside it you can see, let me show you again, like here you can see the control is for saving out, well, writing out, then control K is for cut text, then this is for justify. So there are more options to it. You can either use nano text editor or vim text editor, and there are so many text editors on the internet. You can use any one of them, but for now, for this session I'm going to use vim text editor mostly because I feel comfortable with the vim text editor. Okay, so let's exit this part, and there's last command for the basic Linux command uses, which is exit command. So exit command is used to halt a program or terminate the terminal session. Okay, so if I enter it right now, so it will basically kick me out of the VM. It will just terminate the terminal, terminate the session of the VM. Let me show you. So here you can see I'm getting out of this VM. It terminate the terminal of the VM. If I write exit again, then I'm going, this whole terminal, this whole session is going to be uh, deleted, or you can say terminated. Here you can see my terminal has been ended. This is end of our this session. We have completed all the basic commands that would come under basic Linux command line users. So for the next session, we will talk more about the user and group management. We will basically talk about the owners part. So let meet you in another session. Have a good day.